You know, there's just too many things going on over there that just leads one to think that there's more to it than the technical issues that, you know, he cited in his denial letter. And that's what we need to get to the bottom of.
Guam Resource Recovery Partners Dave Sablon says the company isn't calling it quits on its plans to build a landfill on Chamorro Land Trust property in Atentano, Santa Rita.
There was nothing significant in the review that Guam EPA performed over these past few years. There was nothing in the public comment that would deny us this permit. So the only thing the administrator has authority to do under the law is issue the permit.
But Guam EPA Administrator Eric Palacios didn't do that, instead denying GRRP's landfill application on several grounds, including the proposed leachate management system. Palacios wasn't convinced GRRP's proposal would be sufficient. The administrator also had other concerns.
He said you're using 2007 cost figures. Well, we updated that in May of 2012. Didn't he look at that? Secondly, he said that the land trust lease is going to be longer than the 30-year post-closure requirement under the law to be responsible for any problems that may arise after the landfill is closed at Guatali. It doesn't matter. The protection of the environment goes to whoever the owners of those properties are in the future.
But Sablon contends that Guam EPA violated the company's due process, and any denial of their permit application should have come before the public comment period. GRRP also took issue with the fact that Palacios' predecessors had already determined that the company should be issued a draft permit pending the completion of the public comment period. GRRP asserts the administrator only had the authority to issue the permit.
That's really the bottom line here. And so for the administrator now to say that we're denying you is, in my opinion, a violation of the due process. Secondly, it's a violation of his responsibility under the law. So he's violated the law by doing that.
The company has asked the board to reverse the decision, asserting that Palacios usurped the authority of the board.
No more of these shenanigans. Okay, look at what we're going to do for the general public, the environment, the health and welfare of our children and grandchildren. Guatali is going to be much cheaper than Luzon. They should not interfere with the private enterprise system. They should go ahead and issue the permits and let the market forces determine which landfill will be supported by the general public.
Failure to issue the permit, Sablon says, will likely result in litigation. The company is already suing the government for $20 million in damages for a waste-to-energy contract. As we reported, the Guam Supreme Court deemed the contract invalid. The company sued the government and is demanding a new contract be worked out. Sablon confirms one is already under review by the Guam Economic Development Authority that is also set to hear the company's application for a $30 million private activity bond to build the landfill. The company is hoping to build at Atentano and eventually establish a waste-to-energy facility and deposit the ash at the Ladzon landfill. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Mindy Egan.